ladies, and welcome back to another Single Woman Talk with me, Annette C. So I know it's been a minute, so I just want to get right into this video. So I came through because I wanted to kind of give you a little tip, something that I follow as a single woman, something that has been helping me tremendously when it comes to my goals and the things that I want. Number one, ladies, please be honest with yourself. I tell my girlfriends this, I tell my sisters this, I tell anyone and everyone, please make sure that you are honest with your wants. Be honest. Be honest in the things that you want. I know a lot of times we tend to kind of not say, what we want because we're afraid that we may not get it, or we're afraid of being disappointed, or we're afraid of rejection, or we're just afraid. So a lot of times we'll pretend, okay, I don't want that. If you want to get married, then say, that's what I want to do. I want to get married. If you want to have children, then that's what you want to do. If you want to own a business, if you want to travel the world, then say that. That is what you want to do. There's nothing wrong, and there's nothing impossible either. And a lot of times they say, there's power in the words that you speak. So a lot of times, sometimes you have to think about it. The reason why you're not attaining a lot of your wants is because you're not speaking it. You're holding it in, you're afraid of failure, you're afraid of rejection, you're afraid of disappointment. So we pretend that we don't want it. And that's not helping. That's not helping, sis. So make sure you are honest in your wants. You can make a list of it. Make a list of the things that you want. Make a list of how you would like your life to be. How you see your life in a year from now, 2 years from now. Make a list. That is how you will determine if you are honest in your wants. And then number two, make sure that you are doing everything and you are only aligning with the things that will help you to attain your goals and your wants. So, for instance, if I know that I want to lose weight, I'm going to make sure that I'm doing everything to reach that goal. So, I'm going to make a list of all of the foods that I eat, all of the snacks, cookies and ice cream and cupcakes, and then I'm going to say to myself, are these helping me to reach the goal of losing weight? No. So those things either need to stop or find a substitute. I always tell people when it comes to like dieting, for me, you got to do what works for you. Do what works for you, because the thing about it is that I just never believe in fully depriving yourself, because I feel like that is why a lot of times people end up losing so much weight and then they end up gaining it right back, because you deprive yourself of something instead of gradually cutting something out and substituting it with something healthier and something that you can maintain long term. So that is what I do. And I'm not a health expert, so I'm not going to sit here and say you could use my words as law. I just do what works for me, and that is why I'm telling you to do what works for you. But that is just an example. If your goal is to lose weight, you got to determine the things that you are currently doing. Is it helping you to reach that goal? Are you going to the gym consistently? If you need a personal trainer, have you hired a personal trainer? And we could sit here and make excuses. Oh, I don't have enough money. Listen, you will make time for what you want. You will find a way to do what you really want to do. I'm going to tell you a story. A few years ago, I was taking a trip, and I said to myself, I just want to get my body in shape. So I never really was out of shape, but I just always, there were certain things that I wanted to tweak in my body, So I said to myself, you know what? I want to get a personal trainer, because a personal trainer will help me to know the exact things that I need to do in order to reach my body goals. So I sacrificed, I used to use my money to go out or go to the movies or do different things with friends, go out to eat. I sacrificed for 3 months. I sacrificed, and I didn't go out. I didn't use my money to go out to eat. I didn't hang out with friends like that. Instead, I put that money towards hiring a personal trainer, and it worked out for me. because not only was my personal trainer able to tailor a routine for me and my body, but I was able to get that information and use it moving forward. So even without, once I didn't have my trainer anymore, I was able to take the information that he provided for me and use that moving forward. So it was worth it. You know, but that's just another example. You know, you have to make sure that you are doing the things to help you. It doesn't make any sense if you have goals and you're not even doing anything to put yourself in a position to reach those goals. You know, don't do anything that's counterproductive. And another example, you know, for some of my single ladies who want to be in relationships, you want to get married. If you know that you want to be in a relationship and you know that you want to get married, why are you dealing with guys who are emotionally unavailable? Why are you dealing with guys who are telling you, I'm focused on my career right now? I don't want a relationship right now. I don't want to be with anyone right now. I just got out of a relationship. I'm not ready. Once a guy tells you that and you know that you want a relationship, why stay with him? Why stay? If I know that my ultimate goal is to be in a long-term relationship, to get married, why would I waste my time with someone who does not want that? I mean, I feel like we all have been there where we felt like we can change someone's mind if he sees how hard I go, if he sees how such a great woman I am, if he sees that I can cook good, if he sees that I can clean good, if he sees how good I take care of my niece and my nephew, if he sees, it does not matter. If someone tells you that they're not ready, you have to respect that they are not ready. And you cannot force someone to do something or be something that they're not ready to do or be. So save yourself the heartache and listen to what people are telling you. So if you know that being in a relationship and settling down is something that you really want, then your best bet is to only deal with people who want the same thing. That seems like a win-win, right? So just make sure, like I said, that you are actually doing things to help you attain the goals that you want. You know, being with people who have the same goals as you, who agree with, you know, some of the things that how you feel and what you want, and then go from there. The sky's the limit. And let me tell you something. If you feel like I can't do it, I can't be something, don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself, because let me tell you something. My rule of thumb is if she could do it, then I can do it. If someone was able to accomplish something, then I'm able to accomplish something. It's not impossible. So if it's not impossible for that person, it's not impossible for you. There's no difference. So you have to also check your mindset and stop thinking low of yourself and thinking that you can't have what you want or you have to settle, because that is settling, and we do not want to settle, right, ladies? Right. So just to wrap it up, number one, to my single ladies, moving forward, let's be honest in our wants. We're going to be honest in the things that we want. We're not going to have negative thinking. We're not going to feel like, oh, I can't have it. I'm saving myself disappointment. No, everything that you want, sis, you can have, and we're going to work towards getting it this year, moving forward. Number two, now that we know and we established all of the things that we want, we are going to only align ourselves with things that will help us to attain those wants. We're not going to do anything to set ourselves back, to put ourselves back, or to be counterproductive to obtaining those things that we want. So that is what we're going to do. Those are the two things that we're going to do. And this is the bonus. We're not going to settle. Ladies, we are not going to settle. No more settling, because we don't have to. So thank you for listening to my video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.